got it figured out now. Just a moment. Don't mind me as I get my get this set up here. Turn that back on. I got a new tripod stand to hold my phone so it's less likely to take a fall, but learning how to work it. So welcome. Sorry about a couple technical difficulties there this morning. Hello, hello. I see people are signing on, and I'm delighted to have you here today. I know we've got people in America, we've got people across the world signing in to do yoga together, to have fun, to move our bodies, to take some breaths, and to build community. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to just give another couple of seconds here as people are starting to sign on. It took me a moment to get my live feed going today. There is a chance my dog will come into view at some point, or maybe a teenager looking for food. I've tried to prep them all, but it is a live video, so it could get exciting on here. You don't need a yoga mat. You can be sitting on your floor, on carpet, or you could be on a yoga mat. That's another option. If you would like to keep some water by your place where you're seated, great. If you need to take a break anytime in yoga, if at any time something doesn't feel good, we want to do yoga that feels good. So notice how your body feels, and part of our yoga, doing yoga together, is listening, taking a listen to our bodies. All right, so we're going to start with our singing bowl. I start every class with this. If this is your first time here, it's like a chime. I'm going to hold my hand flat like a pancake or a piece of pizza. And when we hear the sound of the singing bowl, we take a breath through our nose. So just like this, breath through our nose. As you breathe out, long exhale. So as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Maybe you've been breathing with your in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's great. But maybe this time you might want to try breathing in through your nose and just out through your nose. And we do that by sealing our lips like they're glued together, imagining them stuck together. So if you would like to try breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, we'll do that on our last breath here. So as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out. Again, welcome. I am so glad you are here with me today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our yoga space. So maybe you'd like to try tapping the floor in front of you. Maybe it's a yoga mat, maybe it's carpet. Maybe it's a hard floor. Notice how your fingers feel. And then we're going to come to one side. Maybe you'd like to come try the other side. And maybe you'd like to reach back with your fingers pointed towards your seat and give a gentle sway. Just notice how your body feels this morning. Different day, different body. So just different stretches, different day, whatever your body feels like today. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall with our hands at our side for a big circle breath. And then pressing our hands together and bringing them down on the exhale. Hands to heart center. So we're going to do 3 more circle breaths just like that. So as you breathe in, pressing our palms together as you breathe out. 2 more as you breathe in. As you breathe out. Feel your palms press together as you breathe in. As you breathe out. Feeling those palms press together. And then giving a gentle shake. Maybe a shake over here. Maybe you want to try giving both hands a shake. Up high. Maybe you're going to shake down low. Maybe you're going to shake to one side. Maybe you're going to shake to the other side. And I'm going to turn to the side because maybe you want to shake for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one more big circle breath. feel those palms right here at our heart center, nice and strong. So my name is Miss Niki, if I forgot to introduce myself. We're gonna just wiggle in our seat for just a moment. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You can go slow. Maybe you feel like going a little faster. And then in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna become as still as a statue. And then maybe you'd like to try rubbing your hands. Yeah. Noticing how your hands feel. Maybe they're cold this morning, or maybe they're starting to feel more warm. Maybe even listening to what that might sound like. And then we're going to do our Rub Your Hands song, and it goes like this. And you can join if you would like, or you can just follow along. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. We're going to do that 2 more times. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. And this time you might like to try taking a breath in through your nose and out through your nose. So when you're ready, rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. Giving one hand a shake, nice and strong breath, wiggling those fingers, and we are going to bring our thumb to our pinky, our thumb to our ring finger, our thumb to our middle finger, and our thumb to our pointer finger. So you may like to try going tap, 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 tap. Or maybe today you want to just make like little crab hands with your thumb touching all 4 fingers with the tap, 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 tap. And today we are going to talk about being strong. And we are going to say together out loud, I am so strong, as we tap our fingers. So you can tap, 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 or tap, 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 tap. What is your body like today? So 2 times out loud, we're going to say, I am so strong. I am so strong. And then we're going to whisper it. Ready? I am so strong. I am so strong. And then we're going to say it just in our mind. Okay, here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. And we're going to shake out one hand, shake out the other hand. Bring those hands together for our balloon breath. If this is your first time doing balloon breath, we're going to have our hands gently pressed together with our fingertips touching. And as you breathe in, we're going to make a little balloon, keeping our fingertips together like this. And then as you breathe out, we're going to gently press the air out of the balloon. So let's do 3 balloon breaths together. So as you breathe in, fingertips press. As you breathe out, squish all the air out of your balloon. All right, 2 more. As you breathe in, fingertips press. As you breathe out, squishing all the air out of your balloon. 1 more balloon breath. As you breathe in, fingertips press. As you breathe out, maybe feel your palms pressing together. And then a gentle shake. And then another gentle shake. And then we're going to do what's called bellows breath. So can we get our arms up nice and strong and bring them together just like this? So we've got our fists facing each other. Nice and strong. And so for bellows breath, we're going to inhale and open up those arms, pulling our shoulders together in the back, and then we're going to exhale. Feeling our fists and our elbows touch. So as you breathe in, nice and wide arms. As you breathe out, elbows and fists touch. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in, squeezing those shoulder blades together. As you breathe out, touching those fingertips here and those elbows, those fists together. 1 more bellows breath as you breathe in. you breathe out, touching those elbows and those fists together, giving a gentle shake, and another gentle shake, right into our cobra breath. So cobra breath is sitting in crisscross. We've got our arms at our side like circle breath. And as you breathe in, pressing those palms together, and then nice and strong. 3 more cobra breaths. As you breathe in, palms pressed together, and then as you breathe out, as you breathe in, one more, as you breathe in, pressing those palms together, nice and strong. All right, we're going to come up and do our cow and our cat. So we've got our hands like starfish. I'm going to be to the side here so you can see. You can see my feet pressing down. Maybe give them a little tap, and then complete stillness like there's statues down there. And we're going to be on our hands and our knees. And our first yoga posture for cow and cat is we're going to do cow pose. So we're pushing on our hands. We're going to push the floor away a little bit. Yeah, maybe you could try that and notice how your body feels. Lifting you up maybe a little bit towards the ceiling. And for cow pose, we're going to tilt our chin and our chest up towards the ceiling and just drop our belly down towards the floor. So you can see there's kind of a sway in my back there. Yeah, with our chin up towards the ceiling. Maybe you want to make a sound like a cow with a moo. And then back to our flat back or tabletop, dropping our belly down towards the floor, tilting our chin up towards the ceiling. Maybe you make another cow sound. Maybe you want to be a little silly this morning with moo. Back to our flat back. All right, and then from here, we're going to do what's called cat pose. And with cat pose, we're going to look towards our belly button and arch our shoulders, meaning pushing our shoulders up towards the ceiling, like a hollowing cat maybe on a fence, if you've ever seen a picture of that with a meow, or maybe a back to tabletop. We'll do that one more time, looking towards our belly button, pressing our shoulders up towards the ceiling, lifting our shoulders up towards the ceiling, making a nice roundness in our back with a meow, back down to our tabletop. Down to our tabletop. And now we're going to add breath. We're going to add breath. So on the inhale, we're going to reach our chin up to the ceiling and drop our belly to the floor. And as we breathe out, we're going to look towards our belly button, pressing our shoulders up to the ceiling. So as you breathe in, cow pose, lifting your chin up. As you breathe out, looking towards your belly button and pushing those shoulders toward the ceiling. Let's do 3 more like that. So as you breathe into cow, as you breathe out to cat. As you breathe in, lift your belly, lift your chin to the ceiling. As you breathe out, look towards your belly button. Let's do 2 more. As you breathe in, chin towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, look towards your belly button. 1 more. As you breathe in, chin towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, look towards your belly button. Oh, that was so nice and strong. Maybe you sit back on your knees or like I am and crisscross, giving a gentle shake. And a gentle shake, warming up our bodies. Maybe you'd like to roll one shoulder back. Roll the other shoulder back. Nice and strong. Let's listen to our breath for 3 breaths. Your breath in. As you breathe in, your breath in. As you breathe out, maybe press your hands. Maybe you'd like to try this time with your eyes closed if you're comfortable. You're never stuck. You can always open your eyes. As you breathe in, your eyes are closed, you can just open them and maybe blink them. Give them a little blink. All right, we're going to come back to our hands and our knees now, and we're going to do what's called extended cat. But extended cat is, we're going to just pick one hand. You pick whatever hand you want. Pick whatever arm you want, and you're going to reach out one arm, and then the opposite leg. One arm out, opposite leg. Ooh, maybe we're feeling a little wobbly. That's okay. We're taking a notice of our balance. Maybe you'd like to bring that toe down, bring that foot up. And then with one breath here, we're going to reach our fingers and point our toes with your breath in. And as you breathe out, coming back down to our tabletop, nice and strong, nice and strong. And then we're going to reach the other arm out and the opposite leg back. Other arm out, opposite leg back. Noticing our balance here. Oh, it might be the same, it might be different. Maybe we'd like to look down towards the floor and just look at a certain spot on the floor and notice if that helps our balance. And then we're going to take a breath here with, as you breathe in, reaching those fingers, pointing those toes. And then as you breathe out, back down to our tabletop. Maybe sitting back on our knees, giving a gentle shake here. Another gentle shake here. And then we're going to add our elbows to our knees. Elbows to our knees. So here we go. We're going to come back where we've got our starfish hands, remember? We're on our hands and our knees. We're going to reach out one arm. Reach out the opposite leg. We're going to do one breath just like this. One breath just like this. Reaching those fingers with an inhale. And pointing those toes. And then an exhale. Breathing out right there. All right, on this one, as you breathe in, we're going to reach those fingers and toes. As you breathe out, we're going to bring our elbow to our knee. So our opposite elbow to knee. As you breathe in, reach. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. We're going to do two more. As you breathe in. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. One more. As you breathe in. Reach. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. And then we're going to come back to our knees. Maybe give a gentle shake on the other side. Rolling one shoulder back. Rolling the other shoulder back. And having our hands, our palms on our legs right here with our hands facing the ceiling. We're going to do a couple of fist breaths here. So with a fist breath, maybe you'd like to just do a gentle fist. Or maybe you'd like to really give it a squeeze. You decide, what is your body like today? Maybe you try some different ways. Maybe you're gentle, and then you try maybe a bigger squeeze. So we're going to do 3 fist breaths. And these breaths are great when maybe we're feeling angry, or frustrated, or sad, or really super excited. So as you breathe in, we're going to make a fist. As you breathe out, we're going to open our hands. As we breathe in, make a fist. As you breathe out, open the hands. One more fist breath as you breathe in. As you breathe out, open the fists. Okay, we're going to come back to do the other side. Can we remember what side? Well, if we can't remember, that's okay. That's okay. You can do both sides, or you can do the same side both times. We're going to reach out the opposite hand and the opposite foot, and I'll give you just a minute to see if you can remember, which side was I on? All right, so just one second here, getting our balance. We're going to do one breath right here, reaching the fingers and the toes. So as you breathe in, we're going to reach, and then as you breathe out, we're going to stay right where we are. Okay, we're going to do 3 elbow to knee. So it's opposite elbow to opposite knee. So as you breathe in, reach. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. And it's okay if you fall out. You can get back in. You can just come right back in, just like that. As you breathe in, reach. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. One more. As you breathe in. As you breathe out, elbow to knee. Back down. Sitting on our knees, giving a gentle shake. And maybe a gentle shake over there. Nice and strong. Maybe you notice your muscles working right now. You notice your shoulders, maybe your wrists. Noticing different parts of your body. All right, now we're gonna come up into our first downward dog of the day. Our first downward dog, what? Someone says they can't hear me? Just a second. The joys of live. Can you hear me now? Oh boy. I hope you can hear me now. Let's see. Thank you for your patience. Well, if you can't hear me, I apologize. We'll follow along maybe. All right, here we go. We've got, we're on our hands and our knees. We're gonna tuck our toes and we're gonna come up into downward dog. Pretending there's a string on our bottom, lifting us up towards the ceiling. Downward dog. Maybe we bend our knees left and right. Left and right. Come into complete stillness. Doing a couple of breaths here. One more breath here as you breathe in. As you breathe out. All right, I'm checking to see. Oh, you can hear me. Yay! That made me so sad if you couldn't. All right, so we were up in our downward dog. We came back. And we are going to tuck our toes. So you see how my toes are kind of tucked on the floor? Pretending there's a string on our lower back, lifting us up to the ceiling. These are some nice, strong postures here. This is our downward dog. Maybe like a woof, 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 and a woof, woof, woof. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do our downward dog to high plank, just like this. And then back to our downward dog. And then we're gonna go to our high plank again. And back to our downward dog. So we're going to do that 3 times, and we're going to do it with breath. So in our downward dog, when I say as you breathe in, so as you breathe in, we're going to move to plank. And as you breathe out, we're going to push back to downward dog, nice and strong. You can always take a break and come sit on your knees. So we're going to do this for three breaths. So as you breathe in to plank, as you breathe out to downward dog. As you breathe into plank. As you breathe out to downward dog. One more. As you breathe into plank. As you breathe out to downward dog. One big breath in downward dog. Your breath out. Down to our knees. I'm going to face you so you can see me. So strong. Maybe you noticed a lot of your muscles working there. So let's roll one shoulder back. Roll the other shoulder back. And let's do a couple more balloon breaths. So when you are ready, as you breathe in, our fingertips are pressing, and then as you breathe out, feel your palms. 2 more. As you breathe in, fingertips press. As you breathe out, squeezing all of the air out of our little balloon. One more balloon breath. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, and then maybe give a shake, and then another shake. And now we're going to move into some standing postures to show, and you'll see how strong you are. Yes, you are strong. You can do hard things. Looks like when I was messing with my camera, I might have cut my head off here a little bit. Adjust that up a little. We're going to start standing on our yoga mats. So sorry if my head's cut off a little bit there. We're going to maybe roll one shoulder back, roll the other shoulder back. Maybe wiggle those fingers for just a moment. We're going to do a couple of mountain breaths. Mountain breaths, standing here nice and strong. You can pretend there's a string on the top of your head pulling you up toward the ceiling. You can push your feet down to the floor, We're going to do 3 really strong mountain breaths here. So as you breathe in, reaching our head towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, letting those shoulders relax a little bit more. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. One more mountain breath. As you breathe out. This time, if you'd like, you can lift your arms up toward the ceiling with your breath in. Wiggling those fingers as you breathe out. Maybe you'd like to separate those legs a little bit, and as you breathe in, come up onto your tippy toes. As you breathe out, come down on your heels. Let those arms still up towards the ceiling. One more breath as you breathe in. Lifting those toes up, and as you breathe out. Nice and strong. Mountain pose. All right. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of tree pose. So rolling one shoulder back, rolling the other shoulder back. We're going to stand on one leg. Maybe just try that first. Stand on one leg. Noticing our balance here. And then we're going to take our foot and we're going to either have it on the ground like it's a little kickstand on a bike, or we're going to place it on our calf, but not on our knee because that could hurt our knee. And then maybe you would want it way up here. So you just decide where you would like to do your tree today. Maybe this is where you're at today. And then we're going to press our hands together, right here, pressing our hands together. As you breathe in, and then as you breathe out. So on this next one, as you breathe in, if you would like, you can try growing your branches up towards the ceiling. So as you breathe in, reaching up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out. Maybe this time when you breathe in, you'd like to try looking towards the ceiling. As you breathe in. One more big stretch up towards the ceiling as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, bringing your hands to heart center. And then maybe gently shaking out one foot, gently shaking out the other foot. And then we'll do tree on the other side. So again, whatever side you did is fine. Lifting up that knee, just kind of noticing your balance. Maybe one breath here as you breathe in, as you breathe out. And then on this side, finding where it's best for you to do tree. So you might have your foot as a kickstand. Maybe you've got your foot into your calf, not our knee. Maybe you lift it way up here. You decide today. Ooh, kind of wobbly. Maybe it's a breezy day for your tree. You can always bring your foot down. You can always rest your foot down. I'm going to have my foot just right here. All right, so pressing our hands together. So as you breathe in with your hands at heart center, as you breathe out, feeling your palms pressed together. Okay, we're going to do 3 breaths here in our tree pose. And so for our first breath, as you breathe in, we are going to lift our hands toward the ceiling, or you can stay right here, whatever your body likes best right now. So as you breathe in, lifting those hands toward the ceiling as you breathe out. Keeping those fingers up nice and tall. Maybe this time as you breathe in, you look up towards the ceiling and notice your balance as you breathe in. As you breathe out, still reaching towards the ceiling. And then as you breathe in, one more big reach. And then as you breathe out, hands to heart center. Nice and strong. Gently shaking out those feet. Yeah, nice and strong. Rolling back one shoulder, rolling back the other shoulder. All right, one breath in mountain pose. Remember, pretending there's a string pulling us up to the ceiling like we're a big tall mountain. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do our warrior poses, nice and strong. Hi, technical difficulties here. We're going to stand at the back of if you're not on a yoga mat, that's fine. We're going to take a giant step turn in just a little bit like a duck. Quack, quack, right? And then you want to make sure you're nice and comfortable here. You definitely want to feel it, but you don't want to hurt, okay? So maybe you've got too wide of a stance, meaning you're too, like, oh my gosh, this is so far. It's too far, it doesn't feel good. So just find the right spot on your mat. Then we're going to inhale and have our arms up nice and strong, just like this. Nice and strong. So when you feel the muscles in your legs working, wiggle your fingers. Ooh, I feel mine working. All right. So as you breathe in, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, we're going to lower our hands. As you breathe in, reach up. As you breathe out, squeeze those hands and reach down. We're going to do 2 more just like that. As you breathe in, reach up. As you breathe out, make a fist and lower. 1 more, nice and strong as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, make a fist and lower. All right, nice and strong. Wiggle those fingers if you still feel those muscles working. Now you can either step to the other side or jump with me. 1. On the count of 3, we're going to jump. 3, 2, 1. Jump. Oh, thanks for jumping. I'm actually going to turn this way, though, so that you can see me. So, again, we've got our front leg bent at an angle. Our back leg is straight with a little bend in our knee. And we're going to face forward, and we're going to reach up nice and tall. Nice and tall. We've got our arms up nice and tall. Okay, wiggle your fingers when you feel your leg working. Oh, do you feel your muscles working? I feel mine working. All right. So with your breath in, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. And then your breath out, we're going to just bring our arms down like this. So we're moving with our breath. As you breathe in, make a fist. Then as you breathe out, moving nice and strong. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in, reach toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, make fists down to your side. 1 more, nice and strong. As you breathe in, and then a fist. As you breathe out, down to your side. Oh, and then we're going to just step out. Gently shake out our leg. 1 shake, 2 shake. And then we're going to listen to our breath. Listen to our breath. So maybe roll 1 shoulder back, roll the other shoulder back. Hands over our heart. And as you breathe in through your nose, then as you breathe out, maybe you notice your heart beating. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. And when you are ready, we're going to take 2 more. Listen to your breath. So when you're ready, as you breathe in, as you breathe out, as you breathe in, as you breathe out. All right, we're going to move into Warrior 2 now. All right, Warrior 2. We're going to take another giant step, just like we did last time. Front knees bent, back knees. You got your foot turned in kind of like a duck maybe. Got your back legs bent a little bit. We're going to reach out nice and strong with both arms just like this. Maybe you'd like to look over your back fingers and then back over your front fingers. And with your breath in, we're going to take 1 breath just like this, staying right here. Your breath in. And then your breath out. When you notice your muscles working, wiggle your fingers. Huh. Yeah, wiggle your fingers when you notice. Okay, we're going to straighten the front leg and bring our hands together just like this. See how my hands are? Okay, nice and strong. All right, so as you breathe in, we're going to stay at the top just like this with an inhale. And then as you breathe out, we're going to bend and reach. Nice and strong. As you breathe in, elbows and fists pressed together. As you breathe out, reach. Bending that front knee. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in, Elbows and fists pressed together. As you breathe out, reach. So strong. Here we go. One more. As you breathe in. As you breathe out, reach. All right, you can jump with me to the other side or gently step. If you want to put your hands on your hips, you can. Maybe you wiggle your fingers because your muscles are really working. So 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, nice and strong. I'm going to turn to the other side so you can see me. So we're at the other side now. Nice and strong. If you ever need a break, you can sit and crisscross and join us whenever you're ready. Remember I said there might be kids walking around. There's a child. All right, so here we go. Bent knee, we got a bent knee. We're going to reach out nice and strong. Maybe looking over our back fingers. Maybe looking over our front fingers. Then wiggle your fingers when you notice your muscles working. Yeah, I can feel my muscles working. All right, one breath here. Maybe you look over your front finger. As you breathe in, a big breath in. As you breathe out, staying right here. Then we're going to straighten that front leg and bring our elbows and our fists together just like this. As you breathe in, we're going to press our elbows together right here. As you breathe out, we're going to bend and reach. 3 more, just like that. As you breathe in. As you breathe out, bend and reach. 2 more. As you breathe in. Elbows touch. As you breathe out. Bend and reach. 1 more. As you breathe in. Elbows touch. As you breathe out. Bend and reach. All right, you feel your muscles working? Maybe you can wiggle those fingers. And then we're going to step out. Give a gentle shake. Another gentle shake. Rolling one shoulder back. Rolling the other shoulder back. Oh, nice and strong. Let's listen to our breath again. 3 breaths here. As you breathe in. Noticing our heartbeat. Maybe as you breathe out. Listening to the sound of our breath. Your breath in. Your breath out. Your breath in. Your breath out. Okay, one more strong warrior pose. We're going to do warrior 3 or airplane pose. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stand on one foot. Maybe lifting up that knee. See how my knee's lifted? Kind of like when we did tree pose. Lifting up that knee, noticing some balance. And I'm going to stand this way so you can see me. We're going to put our arms out behind us, maybe like, let's put our arms just down to the side like this. And then we're going to just bring that foot back. So maybe your foot's on the ground like this today. Lifting our chin and our chest up towards the ceiling. But maybe you'd like to come in a little bit more. Oh, or maybe it's like you're a little wobbly. That's all right. Pointing those toes down towards the floor. And then maybe you come out a little or come back in. Just having a little fun. Maybe it's where you get a smile on your face when you fall. Just noticing. We're going to do 2 breaths here. 2 breaths here. So as you breathe in, we're going to stay right where we're at as you breathe out. Or maybe you touch down as you breathe in and lift up as you breathe out. Coming out of our strong warrior pose, giving a gentle shake on that leg. Woo! Look, I'm wobbly today. That's all right. We have different bodies and different stretches each day. Our bodies are different all the time. Okay, so now we're going to be on our other leg. Nice and tall. Maybe lifting that knee, noticing our balance on this side. Maybe it's the same, different. We've got our hands back just like this. Then we're going to just come into our warrior 3. We've got our foot flexed. Maybe we're a little wobbly. Maybe we need to touch down. That's all right. Just exploring right now. Yeah. We're going to do 2 breaths here. So your breath in. Your breath out. It's okay to have your foot down. Your your breath out. And then giving a gentle shake, gentle shake. And then we're going to melt, 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 all the way down to our yoga mats into crisscross. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. that was pretty strong. That was a pretty strong yoga practice we did just there. So rolling one shoulder back if that's comfortable. Maybe rolling the other shoulder back. Doing our anywhere breath here. We've got our hands just on our legs or our knees, wherever we would like them. And when we take a breath in, we give a gentle squeeze. So as you breathe in, just a gentle squeeze. As you breathe out, releasing your hands. So we're going to squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go. Let's do 3 more just like that. As you breathe in, give it a squeeze. As you breathe out, letting go. As you breathe in, giving a squeeze. As you breathe out, gently letting go. One more anywhere breath. As you breathe in. I'm going to grab my breathing ball now. I've got my breathing ball here. It's also known as a Hoberman sphere. But we're going to do 3 breaths with the breathing ball. And if you would like, you can have a pretend breathing ball in your hands. And you can grow with me as we breathe in. And then shrink it back down like this as we breathe out. So we're going to do 3 just like that. So as you breathe in, out, making it smaller. Till it's as small as I can get. 2 more, just like that. As you breathe in. As you breathe out. 1 more. As you breathe in, nice and big. Strong breath out. Such nice and strong breath. And we'll do a couple of twists here. We're going to take one hand to the opposite knee, the other hand behind us like a kickstand, holding us up nice and tall, pretending there's a string pulling us up towards the ceiling. This is our owl twist, and you can hoo-hoo with me if you'd like. So as you breathe in, lifting our head up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, looking over your shoulder where your hand is on the floor. All right, we're going to stay right here. So as you breathe in, lifting that head up towards the ceiling. And then as you breathe out, looking over your shoulder, maybe with a hoo, hoo, hoo. And we're going to do 1 more, just like that. As you breathe in, lifting your head up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, looking a little bit more over your shoulder, maybe with a hoo, hoo. And then we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to do 3 more breaths, just like that. So we've got our opposite hand on our opposite knee. We've got our other arm behind us, helping us sit up nice and tall, pretending there's a string on our head, pulling us up towards the ceiling. So as you breathe in, nice and tall. As you breathe out, looking over your shoulder, maybe with a hoo, hoo. And remember, we're looking over the shoulder where our hand is on the floor. All right, 2 more owl twist breaths, just like that. As you breathe in, we're pulling our head up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, looking over our shoulder. And 1 more. As you breathe in, head towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, looking over our shoulder with a hoo. Coming back, maybe rolling 1 shoulder back, rolling the other shoulder back. Thinking about maybe what we can use at home. We did our balloon breath. We did our fist breath. Right? We did our circle breaths. We've taken time to listen to our breath, just taking moments to do some listening to our breath. We did the bellows breath with this is kind of a wake-up breath. All kinds of different breaths we learned today and practiced today that we can use anywhere or anytime. Oh yeah, and our anywhere breath where we gently squeeze and then gently let go. Well, I like to end every one of my classes with a positive saying. You really worked hard today, and you are so strong, and you can do hard things. And we're going to end our class by putting our hands on our head, and you can repeat after me if you would like. And we're going to say, may there be peace in my thoughts, may there be peace in my words, may there be peace in my heart. Okay? So today, if you would like to, you can repeat after me, may there be peace in my thoughts, and then may there be peace in my words, and finally putting our hands over our heart, may there be peace in my heart. We're going to end class with 3 circle breaths. So as you breathe in, palms press as you breathe out, feeling your palms pressing. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. One more. As you breathe in, palms together. As you breathe out, feeling your hands pressed together. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today, and I will see you again on Wednesday. But I'm also teaching tomorrow too, so maybe tomorrow too.